Would you choose have kids or pet if you need to choose one?
Pets.
How dare you!
现代人生育的意愿如何？养毛孩会取代养小孩吗？来听听各国人的观点。
In your country, do people generally want to have kids?
I know around my friend group, a lot of people prefer to have kids. In their culture, they're meant to get married and have kids. And a lot of them also just want kids.
为什么？
不好养。
养儿不易。
It seems less common among the younger people my age. I'm 23 and nobody really my age.
Yes.
Raising a kid is an easy thing in your country?
No.
Expensive. Time-consuming. Lots of youth sport.
How would I do this? That is Mom.
妈妈的真心话。
Yes. In the Philippines, since especially it is a third world country, many people would generally want to have kids as an investment. Having many kids, especially in the Philippines, allows them to have to give them certain tasks, especially one can be a doctor, one can be a lawyer, one can be so it's basically like a 3-in-1 package.
Are there any policy that encourage people to having kids in your country?
No. I don't think Philippines need a policy for that. Filipino families or the old Filipino families do it for investment. So they use their kids as an investment for their future or retirement, something like that.
No.
What kind of policy you think it can more encourage people to have kids?
I think it's difficult to answer because the new generation, the new thinking is more on work than on the family.
Not that I'm aware of right now.
What kind of policy at it will encourage people to have kids, you think?
I don't know, there needs to be some sort of monetary. The way the economy around the whole world has been going down, so a lot less people have been looking to have kids, just it's too much of an expense.
现实真残忍。
I think it's mainly they try to provide free childcare, but it's not a lot of hours per week.
So do you think it works or not?
I'm not sure, probably not. I don't think it's enough childcare for people to be able to then go back to work easily.
Treating pets like fur baby is a big trend these days. Is the same in your country?
Not as much, no, I don't think so. I think pets are popular, but not as a replacement.
Yeah, it's the same because some kind of people like the pet and they raise the pet like their kids.
So do you have pets?
I have one cat.
Ah, so it like your kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs, animals are for babies. They have clothes, they have strollers, they live in backpacks. 100%, yes.
不想当人妖。
I would say yes, but not really in my friend group. I've seen other people around my friend group do that, but I think it's more of a trend rather than, people getting older, like past childbearing age and still having fur babies and not actual children.
In the future, do you think people will be more willing to have kids or pets?
I think a lot more people are willing to have pets rather than children because social media is geared towards living an easy life and looking after yourself and having fun and, delaying those adult responsibilities as much as possible.
Maybe pet.
What's the reason you think about that?
Kids, you have to follow them. Pet not. They just stay at home or in the garden and it's easier. Kids, you have to follow. They grow up, they study, everything.
I don't think it's changing too much. I think people still want kids. I think just the satisfaction of being able to raise your own children.
That's a tough question. So maybe it's 50-50. Some people prefer kids more, some people prefer having pets. So maybe it depends on the individual. You could put your animal in a dog kennel. There's no such thing for kids. You have to find someone to take care of your kids. So,
or you can leave your animals home alone.
Yeah, you can leave your animals home alone. You can't leave your kids home alone.
已失控。
So definitely, I think having pets are easier.
If were you, would you choose have kids or pet if you need to choose one?
Pets.
How dare you!
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Mommy loves you, right?
Never. I don't even like pets. I only love my kids the most.
So you don't like Reese?
She's cool.
如果经济许可的话，当然两个都好啊。
如果你跟家里的长辈分享说，如果你们因为钱不够，所以不想生小孩这件事情，他们会反对，会有意见吗？
我们家不会啊，因为又不是他们出钱养，
这才是重点。
我没出钱，管我生不生？
合理。
Because I already have 2 fur babies, so I would want to add a kid on my own. I think having kids is better than having a fur baby for a pet.
You gotta continue the human life cycle. You have, at some point, you have to have kids, unless there's like certain medical issue. However, it's part of life. As you grow older, you really need to have someone to continue your legacy and generation.
I feel like pets is gonna be easier for me. Kids is just a lot more work.
If I have a boyfriend, I will choose the kids because I love the kids. It's my dream that I want to raise the girl kids and want to make her like do her dreams like my mom do. Yeah.